Buongiorno!
Oh my god! This is not how I was planning to start this video. Hi everyone, welcome back to Piofiore Faded Memories. I just loaded up the game and got jump scared by this Antonio man going, Buongiorno, Gil. Oh my god. When I tell you, my whole body like jumped backwards when that happened. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. As you can see, we started Gilbert's route in the last video. Sorry, I'm still recovering from that. Yeah, his route started off with a bang, you know, literally every other love interest showed up and was trying to get me, and then I ran into Gil here, and he's been really nice and sweet, which is a welcome. Well, Nicola was nice, but it felt kind of fake at first. Look, I'm just kind of used to being treated like crap a lot of times, because of Yang, and then Orlok took me to Yang, and I was treated like crap then. So, point is, he's being very nice to me, and I do like that. And now we're going out shopping because why not? Yeah, they're gonna find out about me sooner or later. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen in his route. So let's just jump in and get this route rolling, okay? Buongiorno, Gil.
Buongiorno! 今日もいい天気だな.
A fine day to be scared by people saying buongiorno. As we walked through Creta, everyone greeted Gilbert with a smile. I saw this yesterday when I went out for the provisioning. Ah, that was yesterday. Feels like a lifetime ago. I never knew you could talk to a mafia boss, let alone the Visconti boss, so casually. It wasn't that people of Creta were special. It seems Senor Redford gave off an aura that was rare in the mafia.
ずいぶん可愛いシニョリーナを連れてるじゃないか。羨ましいね。
Okay, well, back off, Antonio. You scared the hell out of me, so I don't like you.
あんた、どっかで。おいおい、あんまりジロジロ見てやんなよ、マッシモ。ギルが焼くぜ。彼女は俺の一目惚れってやつでね、運命を感じる出会いがあったんだよ。
See, you say that as a joke, but like, we're actually going to be together by the end of this. So it was fate.
そいつはめでたい話だな。早速口説いてものにしたってわけか。さすがのギルもついに年貢の納め時か。こりゃクレタの女たちが泣くぞ。ま、とにかく始まったばかりなんでな。温かく見守ってくれよ。それよりアントニオ、近頃バールの調子はどうだ？困った客は来てねえか？ああ、おかげさんで商売繁盛。こないだまで柄の悪い奴らが入り浸ってたろ。ベレーノの連中だと思うんだが、ビスコンティが追い払ってくれたおかげであれから姿を見せないよ。本当に助かった。そうか、そりゃよかった。また何かあったらいつでも言ってくれ。
After their cheerful exchange, we began to walk over to the business district. Say, just now. I whispered to him as he walked next to me. Oh, sorry, I whispered. Say, just now. And I went too fast that you didn't even get to say him. You said it was fate.
あんたには迷惑かもしれねえが、余計な詮索をされても面倒だからな。
That's true. It would be harder to explain what's actually going on here.
恋人らしく振る舞えとかは言わねえから、適当に調子を合わせといてくれると。
We couldn't tell the public he was watching over me. If people started to question us, it'd be a problem. After hearing his side of the story, it all made sense. Of course, I understand.
おやおやギル、今日はずいぶん可愛らしい連れがいるんだね。部下の人たちも連れずに2人でデートかい？まったく羨ましいよ。私もあと10年若ければね。ニーナだったら今でも大歓迎だぜ。俺はおばさんのボンペッタは絶品だからな。誰だって胃袋をつかまれちまう。
He's just so friendly.
おやおや、私がつかみたいのは心なんだけどね。忙しいんだろうけど、時間のある時に食べに来ておくれ。もちろんその子も連れてね。
Thank you. I'd love to try your bombetta?
またな、ニーナ。最近冷えてきたから気をつけろよ。 風邪なんてひかねえようにな。
あいよ、いつもありがとうね。
As he bid farewell to Nina, we once again continued down the street. We contributed down the street, you know.
どうした？さっきからやけにキョロキョロしてる。
Oh, it's just amazing to me. Kreta is always bustling, energetic, and everyone seems so happy. Walking with you, it seems even more so.
そうか。グラッツェ、シニョリーナ。クレタのことを褒められんのは、ビスコンティを褒められんのと同じくらい嬉しいな。
The people of Kreta must really like you. And I'm sure he shares the sentiment. He was addressing everyone by name earlier. He wouldn't be able to do that if he didn't actually care for them. Do you always walk around like this?
ああ、結局自分の目で見るのが一番早いからな。
He's definitely the right person to lead. By the way, you mentioned you wanted to go shopping. What are we going to buy?
行けばわかる。もうすぐだ。
About an hour later, dang, we've been walking for an hour? Gilbert and I enjoyed the nice ocean breeze as we walked down a path along the beach. I still felt awkward, and I glanced over at him. He looked at me as if he saw right through me. He smiled.
よく似合ってるぜ。俺の見立てに間違いはなかったな。
Thank you, Gil. Thank you. Gilbert had taken me to a very popular boutique. I declined his offer, but was thrown into the fitting room to try on an outfit after outfit. Some the shop owner had brought over, and some Gil chose himself. Like a doll, I was dressed in various clothes despite my protests, when finally, he pointed out to me that I'd need clothes, and I couldn't help but accept. That is true. But I never thought that you'd buy almost the entire shop from corner to corner. Ooh, I've got lots of variety. I can wear all sorts of outfits now. Really, it's not funny. Of all the clothes he bought me, his favorite one was what I wore out of the boutique. He was going to have the remainder delivered to the manor.
これはただのプレゼントだ。あんたは笑って受け取ってくれればそれでいい。
Man, day one, I'm getting a shopping spree? That's what he says, but... Oh. Let's see here. I have to say, don't you think it's wasteful? But don't you think it's wasteful? I think you bought too much. Besides, they were all a price I could never afford to buy. You didn't have to buy them, you know. We could have gone back to the church.
教会には見張りがついてるだろうからな。
Yeah.
今の状況であんたを出入りさせるわけにはいかねえんだ。
I feel like the second I go back there, all hell is gonna break loose again. Oh, you do have a point. And I couldn't ask anyone in the Visconti to pick out my clothes either. Huh? Looking at me, he gave a warm smile.
本当に。
Oh, thank you, Gil. Hearing him say that so naturally is making me feel self-conscious.
それにな、可憐な女性を着飾らせるってのは男にとって最高の楽しみの一つだ。俺の楽しみを奪わないでくれ。
When you put it like that, there's nothing more I can say. Just then, I heard a peaceful laugh. Children ran past me with cones of colorful gelato in their hands.
そういや、小腹が空く頃だよな。ジェラートでもどうだ？
Huh?
ど
Oh.
れがいい？
He gave me no time to refuse, walking up to the gelato shop and paying for two people. I couldn't help but accept. I contemplated for a second before deciding on a flavor. Then, lemon would be nice. Ew. I don't like lemon.
わかった。レモンとコーヒー、一つずつ頼む。
I don't really love coffee either, but I would like that one more. I feel like he's making me dance on the palm of his hand. He always seemed to be a step or two ahead of me. He's good at dealing with people. He seemed very mature.
ここのジェラテリアはうまいんだ。きっとあんたも気に入ってくれる。
Gilbert smiled widely as he offered the gelato to me. Thank you. I tried it and it's delicious. The gelato had a smooth taste on my tongue. I could taste the lemon zest. Ew, lemon. The tartness of the lemon and the sweetness of the milk balanced each other out.
気に入ってくれたか？
Yes, it's delicious, just as you said.
そんなにうまいのか、レモン。ちょっと欲しくなってきた。一口くれ。俺のも好きなだけ食っていいから。
I mean, yours sounded better to me anyway. What? He naturally approached me. Ooh, yours looks better. And took a bite of the gelato in my hand. When he bent down, there was a faintly sweet scent. Sunlight filtered through his hair and onto his fearless face. It was so close that I could probably touch it if I reached out.
なかなかうまいな。グラッツェ。
The area his lips touched melted softly and left a slight trace of him. I could hear my heart pounding in my ears. I couldn't help but stare at his lips. Do you like gelato? I think he does. I think that's a question that has a very obvious answer there, Lily.
食べ歩きが好きなんだ。外で食べると普段よりうまく感じるだろ。
Gilbert contentedly watched the people walking by. There were children playing and adults laughing with one another. The street along the beach was bustling.
触れただけじゃねえ。俺はブルローネが好きなんだ。街そのものも、この街で暮らしてる人間も。そりゃ、俺はマフィアだから、多少手荒なこともするさ。
Like, take a cannon to blow people up, or get so mad that your deal got interrupted that you seek people out and want them dead, even though they don't even know what they did. I'm sorry, Gilbert. I'm never getting over that. It's just so silly.
だが、それでも俺を頼ってくれた奴らには手を貸してやりてえし、よくしてくれる奴らが困ってんのは見過ごせねえ。で、がむしゃらに走り続けてたら、いつの間にかビスコンティのトップに立ってたってわけだ。あんたもこの町に住む人間の一人だ。だから、困ってるなら手を貸してやりてえ。
Senior Redford.
心配すんな。これも何かの縁ってやつだ。あんたはそれに甘えてくれればいい。
He wasn't lying when he said he loved this town. I'm sure I can trust him. I felt like I could be at ease by his side. See, Gilbert's very nice. And for him, I feel like it's genuine, where as opposed to Nicola, in the beginning of his route, I was so like, this isn't right. You're not really this nice, are you? It felt almost kind of fake. And I do think, obviously in the end, Nicola was actually nice to Lily, but Gilbert, right off the bat, he feels very genuine. What do I do? I returned to my room in the manor and was holding my head alone. It was because of the boxes of presents piled before me. Inside were all the clothes that he'd bought for me earlier. He really bought so much. Seeing how much there was, I couldn't help but feel guilty. I have to treasure them. If I keep them in boxes, they'll become creased. I decided to put them into the closet and open the boxes nearby. Is the closet going to be big enough? I took a few in my hands and stood up. Suddenly, I caught my reflection in a mirror. I was wearing the elegant dress that Gilbert chose for me to wear out of the boutique. I looked again at its intricate design, and a color I'd never wear, and it made my heart flutter. I slowly took one of the dresses in my arms and held it against myself. It's so cute. I've never had so many clothes in my life. I never felt like I lacked anything at all. But I couldn't help but be happy about it. I wish I could see the outfits. I want to see them. Show me! As I was almost done putting everything away, I noticed a small box. This box looks different from the others. What is it? I opened it, and inside were cute hair accessories and ribbons. They looked versatile and easy to match with the new clothes Gil bought me. Oh, how fun. I love, I usually just put my hair up in a half pony, as you probably see in a lot of my videos, but I love matching the hair tie to the outfit. It's just so fun. Wow, he even chose these for me? Clothes, accessories. I'd never been given such elegant gifts before. I have to thank him. Just as I thought that, I recalled the words he said as we returned to the manor.
夕食の時間になったら部屋まで迎えに行く。適当に準備しといてくれ。
Oh, okay.
無理にとは言わねえが、俺が選んだ服を着てくれると、俺が嬉しい。
I mean, technically I already am, but okay. Remembering the little battles we had in the boutique today, I chose an outfit. He had brought over a slightly mature wine red dress to my dressing room. He said he felt I would look good in it. But he wouldn't come and see me after I put it on. As soon as he confirmed that the size fit, he paid for it. This was something he bought for me to wear. The thought tickled somewhat, and with a small sigh, I started to change into it. A fancy red dress. Ooh, it was time for us to meet. It was a little past 9 o'clock. I was nervous when I opened the door to answer his knock. What do you think?
綺麗だ。
Thank
思
you.
った通り、よく似合う。
Thank you. Thank you.
迎えに来たぜ、シニョリーナ。エスコートさせてくれるか？
Sure. I managed to smile and take the hand offered to me. I don't know why, but I'm nervous. It was my first time being escorted by a man. Ever since I arrived at the manor, ever since I met him, I experienced so many firsts, and it's only been like 24 hours. Gilbert naturally pulled out the chair for me to sit down.
オリバーはまだか。先に始めちまおう。
Are you sure?
シニョリーナを待たすやつが悪い。
I couldn't help but giggle at that.
今夜はあんたとの出会いに感謝と歓迎を込めて、うちのシェフに腕を振るってもらった。
On a small plate was the... an S and an F right next to each other. I'm not sure... Made with hollowed out eggplant shaped into a bowl. The brightly baked cheese and beautifully cooked eggs looked appetizing. The pizza was soft and fluffy, topped with sliced sausage and olives. And the spaghetti con was rich with flavor and generously portioned. Everything is so delicious. Thank you, Senor.
あんたが見せてくれたその笑顔が、俺たちにとっては何よりの報酬だ。昨日から言おうと思ってたんだが、俺のことは
I was wondering when you were gonna say that.
下のやつらもクレタのみんなもそう呼ぶからな。
What should I do? I think I know what the answer is. Yes, I was correct. It's sure. Sure, I suppose I could. Thank you for your generosity during my short stay here, Gil.
こちらこそ、シニョリーナ。俺は別に少しじゃなくても構
Oh,
わない。
it'll be more than a short while.
ま、あんたが安心して教会に帰れるよう、なんとかしてやるから期待して待
I
って
don't
て
know
く
that I'm
れ。
going back to the church.
それと、念のために聞いとくが、俺たちはもう
Yeah, we're
友人
friends.
だよな。
He's so polite. What the heck? I'm like astonished. We're friends, right? Yeah. Right, that would make me happy. After all, we took a stroll through town today and shared a gelato.
だよな。こんなの間違いなく友達だ。あんたが元通り教会に帰ったとしても、この縁は途切れねえ。気が向いたら遊びに来てくれよ。俺はいつでも歓迎するぜ。
Thanks, Gil. That makes me very happy. I spoke in a soft voice, and Gil gave me a kind smile.
その方が俺も嬉しいってだけだ。
夕食の時間に遅刻してしまったな。乾杯には間に合ったか？
うん、ちょうどいい頃合いだ。
取り寄せておいた最高のリースリングワインだ。よく冷やしてある。
A popular wine from Germany made using Riesling? Is that what he said? Grapes? The wine is noted for its fruity and floral taste.
リリアーナ嬢もアルコールはいける年齢だな。
Yes, but are you sure it's all right?
当然だ。今日の主賓は君だからな。
Thank you. Oliver uncorked the expensive-looking bottle and poured the beautiful pale golden wine into 3 wine glasses. So I'm suddenly being reminded of the last time I drank wine with 3 people. Then I ended up kidnapped here, so I don't think I have to worry about that.
このワインは本来大きな仕事が片付いたことを祝うために開ける予定だったが、乾杯の理由が増えるのも悪くない。
ああ、今夜はでかい取引の成功と魅力的な女性との出会いに乾杯だ。
ご機嫌だな。
Yeah,
ギルバート。
Just so cheery.
そりゃあ、あれだけ手間と時間をかけたからな。 ユダヤのやつらは身長を期しすぎる。あのまま一生腰を上げてくれねえかと思ったぜ。
And even better, Orlok didn't interrupt it.
少しでも儲からないと考えたらすぐに手を引く。それが彼らのビジネスだろ。時勢を考えれば交渉が成立しただけ幸運だ。老営がうまく仲立ちしてくれて助かった。それに今の政権はとかくマフィアというものに厳しいからな。彼らが慎重になるのもわかる。
そうだな。けどこれで下っ端の連中にも多少は小遣いを弾んでやれそうだ。喜ぶべき時は素直に喜ぼうぜ、オリバー。今夜の食事で政治の話はなしだ。
まったく困ったボスだな。
I wonder if I'm even allowed to be listening to this conversation. I was a little worried, but I also found myself smiling at Gil having so much fun. I unknowingly smiled to myself. Today was such a busy day. So lighthearted and nice.
俺はブルローネが好きなんだ。街そのものも、この街で暮らしてる人間も。
Oh, I'm glad I was able to hear him say that. Meanwhile, question. Where are we headed? Dante! My love.
よう、ダンテ。
Oh, hey.
調子はどうだ？
You're talking to Gilbert.
世間話をするつもりはない。そう邪険にするな。聞きたいことがあるからかけてきたんだろう。今日リリアーナ・アドルナートを連れ回していたらしいな。
Word spread quick.
なぜ彼女がビスコンティにいる？ずいぶんストレートに聞いてくるんだな。ってことは彼女をファルツォーネとラオ州で奪い合ってたってのも本当の話か？ああ、素直に認めたな。隠す必要もないことだからな。それより俺の質問に答えろ。どうして彼女がそこにいる？返答次第では。そうせくなよ、ダンテ。俺に後ろ暗いところは何もない。はっきり答えてやる。
I don't think you gotta worry about me being with Gil, Dante.
彼女は俺の友人であり、俺たちビスコンティにとって大事な客人だ。縄をつけて無理やり捕まえてるわけじゃねえ。彼女は彼女の意志でここにとどまってる。しかし彼女が相当大事らしいな。ファルツォーネファミリーにとって、もしくはお前にとって。だとしたら彼女に傷の一つでもつけてみろ。どうなるかわからないほどお前は戦力じゃないだろう。
Dante, oh my god. Still worried about me, I see.
すごむなよ。そういうのは俺よりラオ州の連中に言ってやった方がいいんじゃねえか。
Yeah, that is true. I think I'm in safe hands with Gil.
ま、ヤンに話が通じるとは思わねえが。
You're right.
行かれてるからな、あいつは。
Judging by what he was saying, it seemed Gilbert didn't know the truth of her value.
釘は刺した。余計な手出しは得策じゃないとギルバートなら理解しただろう。
As long as I can verify her safety, I just need to wait for the right time. The right time for what? I'm glad I was able to hear him say that. I felt like I could deepen my trust in him. After we finished dinner, Gil walked me to my room.
今日はいろいろ付き合ってくれてありがとな。よく休んでくれ。いい夢を。
Oh, another meanwhile. Oh, the shootout at the church between the Falzone and the Lao Shu was such a horrific memory. Beckoning. Oh god. Not you.
突然どうしたんです？
That's even worse. Lee. I hate coming here because it means like you guys are planning something bad. But I can never be mad at hearing this song. Oh, it's so good.
わざわざ深夜に呼び出すなんて。しかもあんたの資質に。
内密の話だ。まだ他の連中には聞かせたくない。
聞かせてください。
本国の態度が気になっている。このところのリュウ・ファンフイの動きについてお前の意見を聞かせろ。
本国の動きと言われてももう少し要点を絞ってほしいですね。何が気になるんです？
逆に聞こう、リー。 何も思わないのか？本国への対応はお前に一任しているが。
Well, you know Lee. Maybe you don't know Lee quite like you think you do, Yang. But I know Lee, and he's a phony.
奴らのリュウ・ファンフイの動きがおかしい。
The Six Phoenixes.
変化は顕著だ。だがその理由を俺たちは知らされていない。
I don't recall any Six Phoenixes in your route.
どうも隠したいことがあるようだ。俺に対してか、ラオ州に対してかは知らんが。何か気づいたことはないか？些細なことでいい。
それなら一つ。
And I don't get to know what that thing is. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I'm sure I'll find out. I was so worried last night that I could barely fall asleep. But tonight, I feel like I can sleep a little. What a nice first day I had. I slept well. I stretched and looked around the room for a clock. Huh? It's already past 8? This isn't the church, so I don't have any chores to tend to. But it still didn't change the fact that I woke up late. Huh? What's going on? I listened carefully and heard a ruckus inside the manor. Confused, I got up and hurried to get dressed. What's going on?
急げ！正規の取引分の資料をまとめろ。
What is happening?
それから納税に関する書類もだ。過去5年分でいい。
うっす。了解です、オリバー。
私は9時前には屋敷を出る。報告がある者はそれまでに声をかけるように。
They seem very busy. Judging by Oliver's attitude, it must be something serious. I was afraid to disturb them. But standing here at the entrance of the lounge, I'd just be in their way. Good morning, Oliver. You seem very busy today. Is there anything I can help you with? Oliver looked toward me and spoke in a frustrated tone. His response was something beyond what I could have imagined. What?
ギルバートが逮捕された。
What? Okay, yeah. I can confirm. Yes, Lily, that was not something I would have imagined. Arrested? What was he doing? Was he like out at night? Did they... What? Huh? Hearing the unexpected news, I couldn't help but stand frozen in place. Why don't you go arrest Yang? Like, surely he's gotta have like a mountain of evidence against him. Chapter 2. Hello, yes. Guess what? I'm in jail.
お、来てくれたのか、リリー。わざわざすまねえな、こんなとこまで。
And he's still just so laid back, even though he's in a jail cell. We were visiting at the prison. Gil had his usual easygoing smile that made the whole situation feel relaxed.
よ、オリバー。思ったより早かったな。
当然だ。私一人ならもう数分は早く来られたと思うが。
I saw Oliver's brow furrow a little, and he glanced over at me.
どうしても行くと言って聞かなくてな。強引についてきた。
I'm sorry, Oliver.
いや、君はギルバートの客人だからな。私としても扱いに悩むところだった。君の事情を考えれば、まさか一人で屋敷に残していくわけにもいかないし。
なあ、オリバー。俺が留守にしてる間、お前が彼女の面倒を見てやってくれよ。
私が彼女の。
俺にとってお前は一番信頼できる友人だ。
How long are you gonna be in there, Gilbert?
断る。自分が拾ってきたんだろう。最後まで自分で責任を持て。それに、お前はあと数時間もすれば保
A
釈さ
few
れる。
hours.
さすがに仕事が早いな。
Seeing Gil laugh happily, I was finally able to breathe a sigh of relief. I'm glad that you're in good spirits, Gil. You don't seem injured either. But how did this happen?
なんだ、オリバー。説明してやら
Nope,
なかった
I'm in
の
the
か。
dark.
見ろよ。お前が何も知らせなかったせいで、こんなに不安がって、かわいそうじゃねえか。
悠長に話している時間がなかった。組織のボスが逮捕される。などという前代未聞な事件が起きたせいでな。
そいつは耳が痛えな。
それに説明しても不安を煽るだけだ。ここに連れてきた方が話が早い。
Oliver then looked over at me and spoke with an unabating frown.
屋敷でギルバートが逮捕された際、私は当然 何の嫌疑かと警察を問い詰めた。警察は私たちに何の説明もしなかった。ただ一言、この案件は極秘事項だと。
Weird. Classified. Is it even possible to arrest someone without saying what they're being arrested for?
答えはノだ。だが、問題はそこじゃない。ブルローネ死刑がなぜこんな行動に出たか。
It's out of nowhere, too.
問題の本質はここにある。
You have a point. The police taking such forceful steps despite knowing how dangerous the mafia is. Did it have something to do with Roberto? The police in this town usually went out of their way to not upset the mafia. That was why the town of Berlone was so different from the others. I wonder if something happened. I thought I caught Gil and Oliver looking at one another and smiling.
ギルバート、奴らの尋問は受けたな。
ああ、
もちろん、奴らが今節丁寧に嫌疑の内容を教えてくれたとは私も予想していない。お前のことだ。奴らの口ぶりから自分の罪状の予想がついているのでは。
Despite being the one arrested, Gil gave a confident smile and answered.
俺にかけられてる容疑とやらはどうも偽札製造の主犯って
A
ことらしい。
counterfeiting ring. Gil spoke so nonchalantly, but Oliver was at a loss for words and simply froze. Never heard of a counterfeiting ring. In this game, I know what a counterfeiting ring is. One hasn't been brought up. A few hours later, thanks to Oliver's handling of the situation, Gil was able to get out safely on bail. Oliver, you're amazing. You were able to get him out in half a day because of the police's forcible arrest. Though I was impressed, he spoke as if it were nothing.
今回の対処はまだたやすかった。ギルバートはこの町の留置場に置かれていたからな。
Huh?
君も先ほど指摘していたことだが、ギルバートを逮捕したのはブルローネ死刑。しかし、それを命じたのは軍警察だ。
The military police? What is going on? The military police. It was the national military of the Kingdom of Italy. They were a military organization of far greater power and scale. Oh, but how'd you negotiate, Oliver? But how did you negotiate with the police, Oliver? They're a government institution that's capable of using force. I've heard the rumors.
信憑性の高い噂だな。権力を笠に着て横暴に振る舞う者はどこにでもいる。ともあれ、軍警察はローマからブルローネ死刑に逮捕状を送ってきた。
Oh, so it wasn't that they personally came to arrest Vil?
そう。
Gil?
遠方から高みの見物というわけだ。
I said Vil. Wrong game. This isn't Twisted Wonderland.
対して逮捕を命じられた死刑の方はたまったものではない。この町においてマフィアのボスを捕らえるなんて真似は命がいくつあっても足りない。
報復を受けやすいのは事件に片がついた後もここで暮らしてく死刑の人間だからな。
I'm sorry I cut you off. Don't feel bad about it. I did it to Orlok every 2 seconds. So then the police didn't agree with the orders they were given? Upon hearing my question, Gil snapped his fingers and began to laugh.
正解だ。オリバーはうまいこと死刑の持つ軍警察への反感を利用したってわけだ。ブルローネ死刑なんかの地方警察を統括してるのは国家警察だろう。
Right. Berlone's police are a separate organization from the military police. I remembered reading about it in the newspaper before.
この2組織が共同で捜査に当たる場合、主導権は常に軍警察に行く。しかも今回は命令の内容が内容だ。
Then the city police must feel negatively toward the military.
事件の現場がブルローネである以上、裁判はこの町で行わなければならない。裁判でまずギルバートを有罪にする。そして首都ローマへ移送するつもりだ。
Then they won't be able to get Gil out of town until the trial is over, right?
ああ。そして軍警察は国家のお抱え組織。地元警察を下に見ているところがある。死刑とは肝心の情報、例えばギルバートの容疑に関する具体的な証拠など何も共有していないらしい。そんな状態でビスコンティ一家のボスを逮捕しなければならない。 ブルローネ死刑の辛労はいかばかりか。
Oliver sighed as if he felt sorry for them. He
だから
continued.
私はギルバート釈放の交渉相手にブルローネ死刑を選んだわけだ。ブルローネの人間である君なら当然知っているだろうが、この町の警察職員の中にも私たちマフィアと懇意にしている者はそれなりにいるからな。
Not Roberto, though.
話を通すのは比較的たやすかった。
お前がいてくれて助かったよ、オリバー。よくやってくれた。
政治はいい。それでギルバート、車を待たせてあるが、これからどうする？
歩いて帰る。ついでにクレタの様子を見ておきたいからな。
Even after he's been arrested, he's like, I gotta go check in on everyone.
お前はそう言うだろうと思っていた。君はどうする？
せっかくだから一緒に歩かないか？急いで屋敷に戻ったって退屈だろ？
Right, I'll take you up on the offer.
よし来た。エスコートなら任せてくれ。
Gil gave such a bright smile that it was hard to believe he was arrested this morning. Seeing him like that, Oliver gave a big sigh and spoke with a reprimanding tone.
私は先に車で戻らせてもらう。あまり寄り道するなよ、ギルバート。下の連中もお前を心配している。早く戻って顔を見せてやってくれ。
分かってる。オリバーも朝から働き詰めで疲れただろ。午後は少し休んでくれ。
Oliver laughed a little and then raised his hand slightly in response.
じゃ、俺たちも行くか。
Yes. Hearing everything, there was one thing that I was curious about. The truth about the charges against Gil. Right, the
どうした？
ring. The counterfeit ring.
何か引っかかってるって顔だな。
Gil, can I ask you something? I think you're a good person. I'm very grateful that you saved me. But I don't know much about the Visconti or the Mafia. So I wanted to ask you one thing. Gil smiled slightly and looked straight into my eyes.
あんたの聞きたいことは大体分かってる。俺が本当に偽札の製造に関わってないかどうかだろ？
It was as if he saw right through me. I gulped without thinking.
だが、あんたは俺の答えを信じられるか？俺が何を言っても疑念は晴れないんじゃねえか？
No, the answer you give me will be the answer in my eyes. I have a feeling that during times like this, you wouldn't lie. But that's just my hunch.
くれただけじゃねえ。俺はブルーロ
Yes,
ーネ
this
が好
line
きなん
again.
だ。
Give it to me for the
街そのもの
third
も
time this video.
この街で暮らしてる人間も。そりゃ、俺はマフィアだから多少手荒なこともするさ。だが、それでも俺を頼ってくれた奴らには手を貸してやりてえし、よくしてくれる奴らが困ってんのは見過ごせねえ。
What Gil said to me yesterday wasn't a lie. I didn't think he was just saying it. I wanted to believe his words. Gilbert gazed at me and smiled gently. He then gave a strong nod.
いいぜ。じゃあ、改めて聞いてくれ。俺は答える。
Are you innocent? Or are you... No. Is the Visconti really counterfeiting money? He looked at me with a quiet fire in his eyes and responded.
もちろん濡れ衣だ。俺は金に嘘をつくのが嫌いでね。
I believe you. But if you had been counterfeiting money, I don't know. Obviously, that's a bad thing. But when you compare it to, like, the Laoshu's drug trafficking, I've been like, okay. That's good. What a relief. I was glad I mustered the courage to ask him. Gil had taken me in for my protection. I didn't want to doubt him, given the circumstances. But if you've been falsely accused, we need to clear your name.
そうなるな。応援してくれるのか？
Yeah, I'm rooting for you. Of course. I made a fist and answered immediately. For some reason, Gil began to laugh. I mean, you saved me, Gil. If there's anything I can do for you, I want to do it. I said the second half of the sentence in my head, though, so it's like, if there's any... No, it's literally, I just said, if there's... Oh, Lily? What? If there's what? Oh, I said the rest in my head. You didn't hear it. As Gil and I talked, we walked down the streets of Orca. Ah, Roberto! Speak of the devil. Two people stopped in front of us. You know, I was literally just saying, was that the last video? Where I was like, you know, Roberto goes freaking crazy in Nicola's route, but no one else's. This is like the first you've actually been in a route in a long time.
もう留置
I'm
場
worried.
を出たのか。
I'm worried to see you, and you're being all like mean towards Gil. I'm worried. Please don't be an issue again. I think I've finally gotten. No, that's a lie. I've not gotten over my fear of you. But you don't haunt my nightmares like you did before because you just haven't been around. Roberto glared at Gil. Next to him was Marco, who was clearly troubled by the interaction.
濡れ衣だからな。弁護士を通して説明したら心よく出してくれたぜ。
100歩譲って軍警察の逮捕に問題があったとしよう。だがたとえ今回の件が濡れ衣だとしてもお前が犯罪者である事実は変わらない。
Okay, I don't want to hear it, mafia killer. Like, you were out here just murdering people. You killed Marco in another timeline, but like, you're also like, you're willing to do bad things too.
この町を食い物にしている犯罪者は遅かれ早かれ俺たち警察が逮捕する。
Yeah, I'd like to see you try, buddy.
罪を犯した者はたとえマフィアだろうと正義の名のもとに断罪されなければ。
Right, including people who run around murdering mafia people and their partners.
なるほど。じゃあ、お前の正義ってのをぜひ見せてほしいもんだな。
It means murder.
なんだと。
俺にあんな嫌疑がかかったってことは、この町に偽札が出回ってるってことだろ。お前の言う通り、俺はマフィアで犯罪者だが、同時にこの町を愛する一人の住民でもある。偽札なんて無粋なもんで、俺たちのブルローネを食い物にされるのは真っ平だ。お前ら警察はとっくに分かってるだろうが、これはブルローネの町全体に関わる事態だ。流通で栄えてるこの町で金の信用が落ちれば大打撃を受けちまう。
ああ、それにこの件が公になれば観光客の足も遠のいていくだろう。
そうだ。ブルローネを救いたいならさっさと真犯人をとっ捕まえるしかねえんだが、軍警察には無理だろうな。あいつら嫌がらせでも何でもなく本気でビスコンティが主犯だと睨んでやがる。うちを叩いても何も
What evidence do they have of that, though? I mean, they're being framed, but I wonder still what that framed evidence is. Gilbert shook his head as if he were at a loss for what to do, then looked at Roberto with a serious expression.
だがどうやらお前は違うらしいな。確かロベルトだったか。
俺の名前を知っているのか。
He knows everyone's name.
そりゃな、うちの連中に厳しく目配りしてくれてる刑事がいるって話は。ロベルト、お前は最初俺に対して濡れ衣だとしてもって言ったな。軍警察とは違って俺が犯人じゃねえ可能性もその優秀な頭の中にはあるわけだ。俺はお前の言うように犯罪者だが、この町を思う気持ちは本物だって神に誓える。まあこんなの余計な世話かもしれねえけどよ。もしお前がどこかで行き詰まったら、それが俺たちみてえな犯罪者に解決できる問題だったらいつでも会いに来てくれ。
He glared at Gil, but eventually responded in a calm manner.
言うまでもないが、俺は刑事だ。犯罪者の力は借りない。
そりゃ賢明だ。
Okay, yeah, what? I feel like Roberto just has like an issue with Nicholas specifically. I mean, we know Roberto likes Lily, and I'm here hanging out with Gil, which, first of all, I'm surprised he hasn't really commented on that. Like, what? Why are you hanging out with her? But I feel like if Nicola said all those same words, he'd be like, screw you, I hate you, you nasty, dirty mafia boy, I'm gonna get you. And here he's like very calm about it. It's like, he's keeping it together. Almost like he's actually considering what Gil is saying. Like, Roberto, what is your problem with Nicola?
だが頭の片隅にでも置いといてくれ。万が一どうしようもなくなったらな。
Roberto has always hated the mafia, but today he seems especially open to what Gil had to say, right? And able to respond without getting too emotional. Exactly. Like, I swear to God, if Nicola said those same words, he'd be like, I want you dead. Maybe Gil got through to him? But again, I don't think Nicola would have been able to. I mean, That boy tried. He couldn't do it.
まあ、
I
それ
tried
よ
and
り
I couldn't do it.
ちょっといいか。どうしてリリーがビスコンティのボスと一緒にいるんだ？
There you go. I was like, why aren't you guys asking that? Yeah, it's like, wait a minute.
おいおい、ロベルト。お前、まさか今気づいたのか？
Hi.
いや俺は目の前に犯罪者がいたからそちらに気を取られていたんです。
その視野がめちゃくちゃ狭くなるとこさっさと直してくれ。俺の
Sorry, Marco, cut you off. Marco gave a tired sigh and decided to speak to him with careful words. Marco? You see, I'm staying at Gil's for the moment. Some things happened. For a few seconds, he was looking at me with the eyes of a detective. Although he was saying anything, I think I was supposed to say, although he wasn't saying anything, his stare made me almost want to look away.
わかった。で、ソフィアには連絡したのか？
I get the feeling she might know.
そうか。
Yes.
まあ、顔を
I
出し
didn't
た
tell her
時に
though.
は
Someone
俺
else
から
did.
も言っといてやる。リリーのことは心配いらねえってな。
Thank you so much,
俺
Marco.
も刑事の仕事みたいなもんだ。気にすんな。それよりギルバート、事情は聞かねえ。だが、この子は大事にしてやってくれ。マフィアの圧力に若い女の子が振り回されるなんてのは、もう。
お前に約束するよ、マルコ。彼女を悪いようにはしねってな。
信じるぞ、その言葉。
じゃ、またな、二人とも。
あんな程度で済ませていいんですか？何か事情がありそうでしたが。
Why are you so calm? Like when I was staying at the Falzona, you were throwing a fit.
事情があるからほっとくんだろう。それよりさっさと仕事に戻るぞ、ロッピー。俺たちは俺たちの仕事をしねえとな。
Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and end today's video here. Roberto, you have me so confused. Here's the thing. So, Code Realize. That Otome, the sequel, it had, I can't remember, at the addition of at least, I didn't play it, I've just seen the pictures from it, but it had the addition of at least the purple-haired guy. He was a detective, I forget his name. Anyways, he got a route in one or both of those games. I think there were an addition of other routes too. And there's like been other Otomes that have done that too. Or like even just like side stories like in the sequel games. Like a short little thing where you just like read it. It's like, what if this character got together with the protagonist? I would be for one with Roberto if he was like that all the time. It's when he went absolutely psycho mode in Nicola's route and he was just insane and murdering people left and right that made me afraid of him. And then he's like kidnapping you. Like that's when I was like, okay, you know, I know the other mafia boys kidnapped me, but at least it was like to keep me safe. And Roberto was like this crazy love where he's like, I want to kill every mafia man. And I feel like he very easily could have killed me too. That's when it's like, okay, maybe not. Because like I can get the appeal when he's just like that. But I mean, I know it doesn't matter anyway because he didn't get any sort of extra route thing in the sequel. Yeah, I don't know. That's just my thought, is the potential of what Roberto could have had. Other than that, the first day that Lily had with Gilbert, it was so nice and pleasant, and Gilbert was just so sweet, and they were like going out and shopping and eating gelato and having dinner together, and it was all nice and fun. Totally different than like any other route so far. It's so funny. He's just so nice and friendly to everyone. He's, I don't know, I do like him. He's just very sweet and welcoming, and I like that. I am sort of interested to see where this route is gonna go. Like, what's the main focus gonna be? Is it gonna be this counterfeit money issue where Gilbert's being framed? Like, is that gonna be the issue the whole time? And I also have to wonder about that meanwhile we got with Yang and Lee, and they were talking about like these 6 phoenixes or something, and the other part of the Laoshu, like that they like branched off of, I don't remember what it's called. I don't want to butcher the name of it, but them being like weird. And Lee was about to tell Yang something. Like, I'm wondering what that is and how that's gonna play into all this. So yeah, I'm definitely interested. It's a lot of fun hanging out with Gilbert He's a nice guy, and I'm interested to see where this is gonna go. What is the main plot gonna be? And I'm starting to think it might be this counterfeit money issue. I wonder how it will spiral out of control. But yeah, that is going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!